Cancer, this is Kate from Clear Blue Tarot with a reading for you today. So I used the Salvador Dali Tarot deck to do your main Celtic Cross spread, and then I clarified it with the Fairy Oracle deck and the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. So in the center we have the Queen of Wands and the Death card. Now I'm not doing reversals, but I will let you know that of all the cards here, the Death card was the one that came out reversed unexpectedly. And so I'm not going to read it reversed, but I'm just letting you know that that could mean that there is some sort of idea of an ending of something that you're having a struggle with right now, or resisting a little bit, or it's challenging you in some way because it's coming out reversed right in the center. So the Queen of Wands and the Death crossed by the Three of Cups says to me that right now where you're at is Queen of Wands is action oriented, so you want to be out there doing something. You're feeling a lot of inspiration and passion and drive, but you also are processing the end of something. You're still in the challenging energy of processing the death of something, and then you're also challenged by the Three of Cups, which is kind of like a good party, a nice time, a good time out. So it could be that you're just not able to get out like you want to. You're wanting to take action and have fun and have some lighthearted adventures or gatherings, and it's a challenge for some reason. And sometimes when this happens, the Queen of Wands sort of doesn't want to, she's not that deep. She's not the Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Wands, and she likes to have a good time, and she's kind of known as like the partier of the queens. And if there is some sort of death of a situation or a person or a circumstance in your life, some big change that you need to process but you don't want to, you may be feeling the urge to just run away and go out and whoop it up and forget about this. But life is telling you through the whole reading, it's telling you it's time to look at what has changed significantly for you, and you need to process that to get to where you really want to be. So in your recent past, we have the King of Cups. So this is the masculine embodied energy of emotions. So either you have someone significant in your life that was a very emotional bond as a male, or it's the masculine aspect of yourself that you've been looking at, this emotional masculine aspect of yourself. So it's either someone around you or someone, or this masculine side within you that represents emotions that might have to do with this current situation. So maybe you've lost somebody, and that's sort of what's making you want to get out there and run away a little bit and have fun and forget about your troubles. So, that may be the case. You're resting on the Nine of Pentacles, which is the card of independence and being able to support yourself, being able to find your way in life very independently. You're free, you're unfettered, and you are able to take care of yourself. You've achieved this either in the recent past or in your lifetime, but it's at your foundation. So it's a pretty solid part of who you are, where you're at. The near future, well, let me do the crown first, because the near future I clarified. So the crown, I have the Queen of Coins. That's the Queen of Pentacles. So this is crowning you, and that's the evolution of the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles. So you're upgrading from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Coins in this deck. It's the Dali deck, they call it coins. So you're having some success. Some success is coming in for you. Something's happened that's grown your being, your feminine aspect of being, that has matured through this process. you've expanded the knowledge having to do with the material world. You're on even more solid footing than you were prior to this experience that you're in right now. So I don't know if you're aware of that, but you might be distracted by some things going on, but you should know that you're in a good space, and you are that card. If this is a woman watching the reading, or it could be a man, embodying masculine energy, either way, you are ripe and ready for a relationship. This is kind of always the card in all the decks of being the catch, the one that would be a very good partner. So if you are looking for a relationship, maybe if you lost one and you're looking for a partner, this is an indication that that is very likely for you if you choose to have that. However, there is a little near future blip that you're going to have to go through to get to that final outcome. You have the Five of Swords in your near future, and in the Dali deck it's a much deeper meaning than in other decks. It talks about this man in this card. There's a figure of a woman that's kind of a shadowy figure. So I think of it as like a strongly developed masculine side and then the shadowy feminine side. The man is holding on to the swords. He has 3 swords. There's 2 on the ground. He's not offering any to the woman, but he's standing on top of an abyss. Okay, so the crazy cool thing that I confirmed this with the fairy oracles is I got the himself and the dark lady. So, I mean, I could read you all of the fairy oracle deck meaning for the himself and the dark lady to show you what I'm seeing, but I'll try to paraphrase it. The dark lady is not getting these swords from himself. Himself is holding the swords that he wants, and he's not letting the dark lady have her swords. But that puts him in the abyss where he is forced to look at the dark lady and see the shadow feminine side. So it's you, it's all you. Your masculine side has this power. It's not recognizing the feminine side's power enough, not turning over some power to the feminine side. And the Dali deck says to reanalyze your sense of what beauty means to you. So I don't know if that means something to you, but that's what this man in the Dali card is looking into in the abyss. So maybe there's some transformation of how your feminine side needs to be seen by your masculine side to be able to balance this masculine and feminine where something has changed. Okay, so the dark lady is about unconscious power and wisdom, rituals, mysteries, and secrets. She is found through meditation, in sleep, within inner peace, ecstasy, and total despair. So she is the dark lady, so she is a shadow aspect of feminine. So you do have to kind of embrace this darkness within you and put the light there to see what exactly are your fears or inhibitions, what's holding you back. So it says, we may touch the realm of the dark lady through grief, through deep surrender, through ecstasy, or through profound ritual. This card in a reading suggests that it is a time to withdraw from the ordinary world to revitalize ourselves through retreat and surrender to the source. It's a time of preparation for rebirth, restoration, and regeneration. So it's time to go within and look at something you're resisting looking at it inside of you in regards to your feminine side. And you're using the power of the himself to do so. Now, himself indicates a great amount of energy, so that's like the Queen of Wands, Queen of Coins. So you have the energy to do this work. Everything he touches becomes more of whatever it is, more alive, more vigorous, more powerful, more awesome, or more awful. There's leadership and ability to command, willpower held and channeled for the good of all by will. Himself speaks of protection protection for yourself or someone you owe protection to, like a child or elder. Acceptance of paternal responsibility is important, as are deep and committed relationships. Shamanic power may be indicated here, as well as a potential for powerful spiritual healing. So you are protected as you go deep in to uncover something about your femininity relating to beauty that you need to regain your power in and not turn away from. You're protected by your own inner masculine, this beautiful himself energy. So don't be afraid to go within and see what it is you're trying to run from that is propelling you into, this wanting to escape. So inside of you is the Wheel of Fortune, which also signifies the end of a cycle, the change of something big. And then the way the world sees you is the Empress. So, this is crazy how you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, and then the Empress. That's the evolution right there. That is how in the cards it goes for having the utmost feminine power. If the Dark Lady sees her shadow side and evolves, she will be the Empress. That's like kind of the final stage of what you're trying to do right now. And the world is already seeing this of you. The world already sees you this way. So you need to see it. You need to see it. How beautiful you are, how evolved, and how much power your feminine side has. Don't be afraid of it, and don't run away from it because you're judging something based on false beliefs that need to change. Okay, so hopes and fears position, you have the Page of Cups. So you are looking for some new emotional beginning. You're hoping for this, some new emotional start in your life. It could be a replacement for this King of Cups, where you maybe had someone in your life that you loved, that you're looking for some new start in love, and that's what you're hoping for. And you're getting something. It's not really cups, but it looks like you're going to get some wands. So that's kind of, if you do get out with this Three of Cups energy, you may find some wands out there instead of some cups. And that could be some himself energy. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to recharge your batteries with your sexual energy or passion, or maybe you do need a romantic encounter that's going to fire you back up again in that way, and supercharge your himself energy to make you be able to do this work of re-evaluating your ideas of yourselves as a beautiful woman. That's kind of my take on it. It could be different. If that's not your case, then you can always just apply it to energies of masculine and feminine, but that's sort of what I'm seeing here. For the ultimate final outcome, I pulled a Kuan Yin Oracle card, and I got the Ancestral Guardians of Light, and that's a number 32. Ancestral Guardians of Light. And it's about soul tribe, it's about soul connections, it's about trusting that you have connections to your soul family that are either incarnated or non, that are more spirit guides. So it says, my love for you is so vast, and as you learn to recognize it, you shall see me reaching for you in every person, every encounter, every circumstance, every event in your life. You have come to this planet at my request to be a bearer of light and a way shower for others. And because you honor me in taking human form, so too shall I honor you. Look within your heart, and there you shall find me. We travel together always. There is no need for you to feel alone. Souls travel in groups, reincarnating again and again to grow and evolve together. These are the people with whom we feel an unwavering and profound connection, irrespective of whether or not we are connected biologically, sometimes even when we have not met them in person. Sometimes the connection feels nurturing and constructive, at other times deeply challenging. So it's telling you to grow through whatever is your current ingredients, whether they're challenging or nurturing. Grow, 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 and don't feel alone. There is no need to feel bad or punished if everything seems to be negative in your life. It is the divine reaching for you, wanting you to grow through an experience and discover more of your inner light and beauty. Sometimes it is only in the darkness that we see our light clearly. When we realize the light, we do not need the darkness anymore. Go through what is happening in your world with peace in your heart. Light will prevail and peace will come. Do not stop until you reach that place of light and peace within. You are a natural healer, and some of the issues you are personally experiencing are actually from the groups to which you belong: family, work, humanity. Trust that you are not making things up or going crazy. You are working at a collective level because your soul is able to help process issues that the group is struggling to resolve. By doing so, you are bringing more light, compassion, and peace to the matters at hand. So, in the end, there will be peace, and the light will return. If you are in a little bit of a dark place right now, just be gentle with yourself, and even though you don't want to run away, don't forget about this energy of passion and love. So good emotions, and allow your inner masculine to see the beauty of your inner feminine. That seems real important in this reading. I might title it that. Anyways, Cancer, there's your reading. I know you're such sensitive, delicate, beautiful souls, and I hope you're not going through a hard time, but if you are, my heart is with you, and I hope you have a wonderful blessing at the end of this lesson, if this reading applies to you. Namaste.